night, Carlos and Jay, alright. Talking love so bright under the studio lights. Dating tips galore, they're never a bore. Laughing till we're sore, tuning in for more. Love in black and white, they keep it loose and tight. Putting love back in sight with every funny bite. Relationships they break from real to all that's fake. These guys never flake, always make you stay awake. Love in black and white, Carlos J take flight. Keep your love in mind so right, every single night. Through laughter, tears and fears, they've gotten us for years. With jokes and all that's dear, our love's clear. Through laughter, tears and fears, they've gotten us for years. With jokes and all that's dear, our love's clear.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Love in Black and White, where each week we try and put the love back in you right. What's up, ladies? I'm one of your hosts, Big Irish J. Hollingsworth. And as usual, we have the co-host, the Bergerac, the Don Juan Cornelius.
Yo, here we go. And we're off.
On Amazon. Part-time famous, full-time funny, Carlos Anthony.
What's happening, player?
What's up, Playboy? How you doing?
Different day. Maybe I got chips on my lips.
Chips on my lips. Chips on my lips. Is my 5-hour kicking in? Chips on my lips.
No.
Every time I'm like, oh, I had some caffeine or I've got a 5-hour, Carlos like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Here we go.
We got some topics on here today. Shout out to the 2,753 people in the chat. You guys should watch the live.
Right there, man. We just can't see all of them. It's so many we can't even see them all.
Get it? You get it. The first one you put on here cracked me up. It reminds me of the old club days. Am I like fucking? Do I sound shitty? Oh,
no, it's good on mine. Yeah.
Why do men compliment a woman, then insult her for being a bitch? no, for being a. Why do men compliment a woman, then insult her after being rejected? I think everybody, if you've ever been to a club, you've seen that. It's always funny to me to be like, hey girl, I just want to let you know, I thought you were so beautiful. And I think, you're very graceful. I watched the way you move. And I was just wondering, would you like to dance? And they're like, and they could say the politest thing, like, oh no, thank you, or oh, I'm married, or even oh no, I have a broken leg. And they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, fuck you, you ugly bitch. Damn.
It goes quick. It gets aggressive quick.
Yeah. You're asking me, why do guys do it? I don't know. I never did that. You know what I did is I would, if I asked a girl for her number or asked her to dance or whatever, I mean, most of the time it would be like if I was hitting on a girl and like I got rejected for whatever reason, I always ended up being like, hey, well, just know somebody thought you were beautiful today. Boom. And then I turn around and I'm out. It doesn't cost me anything. Maybe it makes them smile. Maybe they're like, ew, you fat fuck, or whatever. I don't know at the time. But yeah, I've never understood that being an asshole because you get rejected or whatever.
Well, I mean, you do know the softest thing on a man is what?
His ego.
100%.
His dick after sex.
Well, I wasn't going there, but you took it there. But yeah, I mean, it's an ego thing. It's a pride thing, but it's a very ignorant thing at the end of the day. And what brought it up, I saw, of course, we see so much shit online, and this girl had posted up, this guy was in our inbox, and he's, hey, morning, beautiful, morning, beautiful, how you doing, beautiful, how you feel? And then it went from, hey, beautiful, to, man, you got some nice tits. And she posted the screenshots of it. And of course, then she finally was like, hey, listen, you know, I appreciate the previous, you know, engagement that you were giving to me, but that's a bit above, you know, what I would expect from anybody even trying it. And then he went from all that, hey, beautiful, how you doing, all this, to, man, well, fuck you then. Like, you ain't all that. You need to get this done to your body. And I was like, well, that's weird. That's a weird angle to take after she said no, basically thanks, but no thanks. And not only not thanks, but no thanks, but not only that, just saying, hey, listen, respect me. Like, just respect me. That's all I'm asking for.
So have you ever had something like that happen?
Have I done that to somebody?
No. Have you had that done to you? A girl hits on you and you decline it for whatever reason. All right.
Never, because I don't think that's a woman thing. I don't think most women are going to shoot their shot at a guy. He'd be like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. You know, I appreciate those. You'd be like, well, fuck you, you dusty motherfucker. I mean, that's you want your ass anyway, you bald headed bitch. I don't.
You know what women will attack is if you is money.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's it's not like, God damn, is that crackling in your ear or is it just mine? Okay, cool. I think it's my headset. I gotta get a different one. But yeah, that's like how women will attack. Be like, I mean, if you don't got the money to flew me out to Paris, then just say it. That's always cracks me up. You're like, oh no, I have the money. Yes, I do. You don't, because you want me to fucking pay for you.
It's funny. It's funny you say that, because there was another. I mean, I don't know why this relationship shit is popping up on my post now. It was a girl that said, if a man ever asks you to see you without your makeup on, he doesn't have the money to keep up the maintenance of your appearance. And I was like, well, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Well, right, it's right up there. Because I was like, what does that mean? So if I ask to see you without all your makeup on, I want to see you natural. That means I can't afford to take care of that, or maybe I just want to see you what you look like without all that shit on your face.
Yes,
maybe that's just what I want to see, your natural beauty, because you know it's weird. It's weird, but everything ties back to money. And if you can't do it for me, then you ain't got it. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want you to. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to do that at your request. I want to be able to do that because I want to do that for you. So,
dude, that's so crazy you say that, because I used to tell, like, if I did something for someone or bought them something or whatever, and if they were like, oh, you didn't need to do that, I'd be like, I didn't do it because I felt like I needed to. I did it because I wanted to do it. You know,
absolutely, 100%.
And that's funny what you say about, like, hey, if I want to see you without all the makeup, blah blah blah. It's like, and I get it. Like Angel, you know, she'll wear makeup, and I always tell her, like, I want to see her freckles. But I also know, like, you know, she growing up, like, people would tease her about her freckles. So I think, like, I mean, I don't know this, but, you know, like, she may cover them somewhat. But also I told her, like, I think I told you this, that when we were first dating, I told her old Irish saying, a face without freckles is like a night sky without stars. Fucking lyrics.
Jesus, that's a wonder y'all together after that.
Panties dropper right there.
Wow, that I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Angel. Good sweet Jesus, and she went for that.
Fucking hook, line, and
but I mean, it's just certain things that grown men, certain men, we just like, nah, man. Maybe we just want to see. We want your natural beauty. We want you as is. So we want to see what that looks like. We've seen you when you are made up and we going out and whatever the case may be, or you like to look nice. That's fantastic. But if we sitting around the house, or maybe we're going out for just a little run or something, I don't want to wait an hour and a half for you to put your face on. Come on, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. And I have had one. Okay. You said you've never had where a girl is like hit on you, and then if you had to reject them for whatever reason that they were. What about a dude? You ever had a dude?
I used to live in Atlanta, dog. That shit happened all the But they wasn't, even the gay dudes wasn't overly aggressive like that. Well, all right, man, you little dick bitch. They wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. But they was like, hey, man, I respect your space, no problem, man. We good. And shoot, a couple of them we friends, we cool. But I mean, no, I've never had anybody be disrespectful to me about not wanting to be with them.
I had when I first moved to LA, which was 10 plus years ago, for like the first it was probably six months to a year, I was driving Lyft and Uber as I was getting my bearings and everything, and realizing you don't make money doing comedy in LA. But I remember one night I picked up this gay dude that was fucking hammered, and he sat in the front row. He sat in the front seat, and I know the fucking. He sat in the front seat, and then this fat boy Jay. So as I'm driving, he just goes, "Are you gay?" And I go, "No," and he goes, "Are you sure?"
Was this before or after he was grabbing the stick shift? I don't know.
I know, which is crazy because my car was an automatic.
Right. That's why I was asking.
he's like, drive, reverse.
You sure you are gay?
He goes, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure." And then this just killed me. I started laughing. He goes, "So how's that working out for you?" Oh fuck! But
he wanted to know.
Now, okay, so it's not along the same lines as like that "fuck you, bitch" shit afterwards. But have you had, like, because I just had something like this recently happen after a show. Have you had somebody like hit on you, flirt on you, or just come right out and be like, "I want to hook up with you" or whatever, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm good," or however you want to word it, and then they just kept pushing?
You mean they didn't say nothing else? You just walked away?
No. They kept like.
Oh, they kept trying.
Yeah.
Maybe not too long ago that happened after a comedy show, but it was one of those back and forths where I guess she was trying to make it cute. And he's like, "No, I'm serious. Like, come on." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I don't." Because I told you we've had this conversation before. It gets kind of weird in this space, especially after comedy shows with all this and so much going on in this world today, that you going back and hooking up with somebody, you don't know what the fucking outcome of that is going to wind up being. It could be great, and then it could go south completely, because some people don't understand the straightforwardness of, oh, this is what it is. It is what it is. So
and then you also have chuckle fuckers like that. So if there's anybody that's listening, if there's any females listening to this, and because you hear it a lot from women, like as you're maybe when you're dating or whatever, but people have this assumption that all comics are like, "Oh, you guys getting fucked up all the time, partying, fucking girls, this and that." And I tell people, I'm like, especially, I started stand up late anyways. I was like 36, 37 or something. But dude, I do the shows. I will sit there till the last person to say thank you to them. And then I'm like, I can't wait to get back to the room. And like, if we're on the road together, we'll watch a documentary, watch a movie. Like, I'll go to your room, you'll come to my room, whatever. And then we'll watch a movie and then be like, all right, night, that's it.
right.
But I also tell people, I'd say 95% of the time, somebody that's coming up to you after a show wanting to like hook up is not somebody you would want to hook up with.
100%. 100%.
I just had in Sacramento, I did Laughs, which you're headline there in October. October. Yeah. I had a young lady. She messaged me. I posted I'm going to be at Sacramento Laughs, and she messaged me, be like, "Oh, I'm coming to the show. I'm bringing a friend. Thank you so much. I can't wait. Awesome." Mm-hmm. And then after the show, I'm selling merch or whatever, and she's hanging out at the bar. And then afterwards, I was like, "Thanks again for coming to the show." And she's like, "Oh God, you're so sexy." She's like, "I want to hook up with you so bad." And I was like, "Oh, I got it. You heard, I got a girlfriend." And she goes,
right.
She goes, "I can keep a secret." And I was like, "No, I'm good." And then she's straight up is like, can I suck your dick? I was like, God damn. I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you. It's also weird to, I mean, I think that's literally what I said is I'm good, but that's also a weird way to respond. Be like, nah, I'm good. Thanks. You know?
I'm surprised she didn't cuss you out. What you mean? You know, what you mean? Nah, I'm good. Like, fuck you, you fat bitch.
I know.
But I mean, that to me, again, those are huge red flags to me when you like that aggressive. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't know if either one of us could be a serial killer. So you don't know what the fuck is about to happen wherever we go. So I mean, nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's you know, I ain't taking them chances, and not at this age. I'm definitely ain't taking them chances now.
Fuck no. And in Jokers in Richland, Washington, they eventually took the green door. I mean, took the green room door off the thing. But there was a mom that would literally present her daughter to comics that would come through Richland. And I know a few comics that hooked up with the girl. I don't know what the lady looked like. It was never offered to me, maybe because the chick wasn't into fat dudes at the time. But I know multiple people that hooked up with this chick, and what she was known as like, oh yeah, this old lady offers up her daughter to the comics. And then there was one that banged this chick in the green room. So they were like, all right, we're getting rid of the fucking door to the green room. You can't be fucking
Cause why? What did the mother think that she was gonna get out of it? She thought she was gonna get her daughter to hook up with a comic.
Grandson?
Right. I don't that's weird. That's extremely weird. That's extremely weird. I'm good on that. There's too much shit going on in this world, man. Listen, get you somebody, find you somebody, and sit your ass down somewhere and be still.
I have never understood that though. The guys being like, "Well, fuck you, bitch." Like
I told you, that's ego. I mean, because here's the reality as me and we present as this strong masculine person, and then when a woman says no, then it's a strike to our ego. And so instead of being a man and be like, all right, like you said earlier, all right, you know, sweetheart, no problem. I just wanted to let you know, like you said, you're beautiful, whatever the case may be. Thank you. And walking away, your ego has to then come in control and say, no, I'm gonna control this moment and I'm gonna tell her about herself. But what are you doing? Like, what are you accomplishing in that moment? And to me, it's absolutely nothing but putting another block back on your ego that she took off.
Yeah. That's I like that. I like that, Carlos. I did cuss one girl out. I remember this so vividly. I was with Big Brother Marky G, Marketing G, and well, it wasn't that exact same scenario. So she was basically being an asshole. So we were some club, and Mark is talking to her friend, and they seem to be hitting it off. And so me and the other girl are kind of just sitting there. So I'm just making conversation. I wasn't even interested in like trying to hit on her or anything, but I was just like, oh, so what's your name? And she goes, Tina Turner, like that, trying to be a smartass. And I go, oh, cool. I'm Ike Turner. Does that mean I get to beat the shit out of you?
Wow.
And then Mark goes, God damn it, Jay. I was like, she wanted to play games. Let's fucking play. Let's have fun. You know, fucking jokes.
These are just jokes. The views are expressed here. We don't condone beating one.
Yeah. She was being an asshole, so I thought I'd fucking be one too.
All right. It is.
This whole thing actually kind of goes into your next one. How do we as men handle arguments? Elaborate.
I mean, when you get into it, because I was speaking with someone close, and we were talking about, you know, how do we deal with arguments and situations like that when you're in a relationship, and it kind of brought up this topic, of course, to bring to the Love in Black and White podcast is how do we as men, how should we do it and how do we do it, which is two different things, obviously. And so for me, I'm learning at this stage in the game that it's best to walk away. If first of all, if the conversation can be had about something that's very simple, it's a misunderstanding, somebody's not listening to somebody's point, we can talk it out. Then talk it out immediately so you can get it done, over and done with, move on with your day. If it's one of those heated arguments, learn how to walk away. and it's okay to walk away. I think we have to learn as men that everything ain't got to be an argument. Even if she's hollering and screaming, take the moment to say, hey, stop. We're going to stop right here. And either I'm going to walk away and leave, or you can go in another room and we can have this conversation when cooler heads prevail, because ain't nothing being solved here.
Yeah, dude. It reminds me of our buddy Sean. He was dating this one girl, and he said like they were just having a normal conversation. I don't remember what it was, but as an example, it would be like you want him saying, hey, you want to get Starbucks, and her going like, why would I want Starbucks? You know, I fucking hate Starbucks, like something like that. This wasn't it, but I'm just giving you an example of how it was like blown out. And then Sean's response he goes, oh, we're going to fight. We're going to have a fight. You want to have a fight. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, let's have our fight. And then and that's so Sean too, which is so funny. But you know what I would say that I've noticed is well, I'm a pretty laid back person. I mean, it takes a lot for me to get like angry, mad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not into, I don't think I've ever called somebody out their name in an argument. I'm trying to think. I don't think I really yell or scream. It's just never been my thing. I think I'm very like analytical about an argument or debate. I'm like, okay, what are we upset about, or what is the problem? Okay, cool. Now that we've identified the problem, how do we resolve it? And that's how I kind of handle most things, you know. So I like with me, and I say all that to go back to, I think who you're dating, if they align with you, then it makes things a lot more easier. Obviously, like you because I'm trying to think of all my past relationships. Like people that I was like, this is my girl. Like Angel and I, we don't really have fucking big arguments. Like I don't think in 4 years that we've been together, I don't think we've had one big blow up. I mean, we've had like, you know, oh, I'm just on fucking sucker duty now. But like I said, any type of argument we've had, which it's so weird even to say an argument for me and her, but within hours we're laughing about that specific thing that we might have had a little tizzy about. And then like my last girlfriend before that, Isabel, we never had like arguments. It's just, I don't really, me personally, I think it's because the people I choose to spend my time with are kind of equally yoked in that sense, or on the same level. You know, we're not big, you know. What?
I definitely can't say. I said, well, I definitely can't say I haven't hollered and screamed. And to that, when I get to that point, because I'm the same way. You know, I'm super laid back. It takes a lot to get me really fired up and amped up. But when you get me there, then you get me there. And that's something I've never liked to have been taken there, because I always feel like I've been taken to that level. Like I wasn't here until you brought me here. So. But that's something that I definitely I don't like, because it doesn't resolve anything. What comes out, I'm a huge believer that what you say in that argument is what you really feel. And that's a line. Once you cross that line, then it's hard to get back, because we hear things and we like, oh, okay, so that's what you really feel.
Yeah.
What you said in that moment is what you really feel. So now, even when it goes back to being, oh, hey, we love it, it's still in your mind that, no, you remember you said that. So I don't ever want to get to that point with anybody anymore. And that's why it's so important for me right now that whoever it is, if we, like you just said, equally yoked, where we can't be like, even when it starts to get ramped up, we can't be like, hey, let's step away from this for a moment. Let's try to get down to the root of what's really how we got here, and let's resolve it, or agree to disagree, and still move on with life. Then I don't want it. I'm cool.
Yeah. I remember one again. I don't know what you would call them, because I don't feel like they're arguments or fights. or maybe disagreement. I don't know, but I was gonna say you were involved. You were in one. You didn't even know it. I mean, your name came up in one. There was something. I mean, Angel and I were here, and she had had a rough day or something, and then the TV was fucking up, and like she always hates having more than one remote to have to deal with. So I fucking did all this shit so that we just use one remote. You know, we have and for whatever reason, this one night something was fucking up with that, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to reprogram this and that. But I was supposed to meet up with you, and so she had like a little attitude, and she's like, fine, well, you just go hang out with your little friend Carlos then. And I go, and I would just blow it off, but I was in a mood then. So I was like, all right, cool. You just sit here and watch the black screen then. I'll talk to you later. But then we laughed about it afterwards. You know, your little friend Carlos.
I told everything in a woman's argument, everything becomes little. Yo, with your little dick, with your little baby, yeah, with your little everything's a little now. Like, oh, okay, because again, man, we like shit big. We want everything to be big. So it's like,
oh man, dude, that shit was so. We'll like I said though, you know, afterwards we're laughing about it. Your little friend Carlos is so funny. Well, you go have fun with your little friend Carlos. All right, cool.
Next time I come over, I'm gonna be like, hey, the little friend is here.
I wonder if she'll remember it. It was so funny at the time. And then I put one on here.
All right.
Being in a relationship, and you maybe some people don't want it. Forgive my English, but having time with your fellas when you're in a relationship or dating. Your thoughts on that? Like, and just kind of to give an overview. Like, I used to tell women, like as I started dating them, I was like, look, there's three parts to my time. I was like, I need time for myself, I need time for my friends and family, and then I need time with you. And I'm not saying one is more important than the other, but for me to keep my peace and my brain and everything, I need time for all of those three things, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. Because here's the thing. My life can't be her life and vice versa. And so I believe it's important for us to have a group of friends that we all can vibe with. And then you have your own friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think some people get so tied up in let me put it this way. If you are in love, I'm 100% all for that. Y'all love being around each other. Everything is always good when you're around each other. That's the safe space. That's the comfort zone. Great. But you also need to have your own set of friends. And when you go out, you have something to bring back and we can laugh about and talk about and reset. So yeah, go do that. I'm not a fan of just always being right up under somebody 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That shit doesn't compute with me.
Oh, dude, there was one girl that I can't remember if she was unemployed or her job, she had a lot of free time, but like I was her everything and I could not. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I cannot be that because I need time away from you. I need and like I'm an Angel is friends with, I would say Angel is friends with all of my friends that she's met and everything. And it's not even so much like I need friends that she doesn't know, but I need time with the fellas, like where she's not involved. And what's great is she wants me to do that. Like she'll mention like, oh, have you and Sean hung out recently, or when was the last time you guys hung out and whatever. And that's and that was like why I talked to Sean last night, and I told him I was going to talk to you about it today, about like, you know, we did the thing where we went to the Grand Canyon and we were like, yeah, man, we should once a month, we should do like a guys thing, whatever, a guys trip or whatever. And yeah, so I was like, we got to get that back on schedule.
It's important, man. It's important for people to have their own lives intertwined with what you have going on. I think that's what makes the relationship actually better. Is that you have other shit that's going on that you can bring back, y'all talk about, y'all can discuss. You discuss good and the bad with your other friends, with your mate, like, hey, how do I deal with this situation, or what do you think that they would like if I did this? You know, it's a lot that goes into that, but it's intertwined in between what y'all have going on, and there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. And you're the same?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do what you got to do. Go have fun. Because here's the thing: don't want to be in control of your life. In from the
I
standpoint
don't
of
want your life.
I don't want to be. That's too much. I got too much going on personally. So I should want my mate to be my. Again, I talked about my safe place, your comfort zone, where with everything else I'm dealing with, I'm happy to come home to you. Not that you're always in the midst of everything that I'm dealing with, because I don't want you. I don't always want you in the midst of dealing with that. You don't have to be. So yeah, be your own person, but we can be one, but be your own person in the midst of that.
Yes, dude. Oh my fuck, man. It is the worst when you're supposed to be the entertainment, the the boyfriend, the fuck, dude. It's too much.
The
Dog.
financial advisor, the
Yeah.
supporter, it's a
The
lot.
therapist.
Right. So, and that goes both ways. I don't even want to put myself on a woman like that to the degree where she can't go do what she needs to do and have fun with her girlfriends and do all that. It's a whole different world now. You going out and hang with your homeboys? Fuck no.
The funniest thing too is like Angel has a lot of her like childhood friends are from LA, and so they'll come into town, and like she just had it where one of her closest friends, and like but people that come to Vegas, they they're in Vegas. Vegas is a vibe, but to us, we're like, I'm just at home. A lot of people that work 9 to 5s. I just got off work, and the last thing I want to do is go to the strip after work and working a 9 to 5. But Angel will get that all the time, and it's so funny because like her friend was in town, and last night after she got off work, she's like, oh fuck. So she came home and like unwound for a second. She's like, oh God, okay. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna leave at 7. I'll go down. It'll take me about 30 minutes to get there. I'll hang out for like 30 minutes, and then I'll be back by 9:30. I was like, the fuck you will.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
He got back at 11:15. And I was, but she was very happy.
Right.
But it was like the buildup, and I was like, I get it. But I think I've bestowed upon Angel the power of no, because I got no problem being like, hey man, I'm happy you're in town. I love you and everything, but I don't want to go to the fucking strip. I was like, if you want to come to a show when I have to go to the strip, that's cool. Or if you want to come up here, or we can meet somewhere not on the strip, because I'm not walking into a fucking casino. Fuck all that. No, sir.
Paying for parking, paying for food or drinks. Yeah. So you $100-$200 in on that little 2-hour visit that you did. Nah, I'm good.
The way I relay it to my friends from LA, it'd be like, okay, let's do it this way. Imagine you live in Glendale and I live in fucking whatchamacallit, Long Beach. Hey, you want to come hang out? Just come hang out.
No, I'm good. You're like, nah, I'm good on that.
I can deal with all that shit. Fuck all of that. But
go on and Google Meets me or FaceTime me. I'm good.
Yeah. So who's this fucking? Oh, somebody. I was like, who the fuck is this calling me? Anyways, yeah, that's a big no. It's so funny though. Every time she has to like fucking build herself up to go fucking.
No, it's not, because once hell, we do that for after show. Once we get home, we're home. I don't and this if the late shows if we home during the day, and then you got that 10 o'clock show, you like, oh my God, I got to leave my house. And so imagine when people come into town, which is a plethora of people that come in this city, and they like, man, come out and hang with us, man. We party. You like, I don't want to do that. It's not that I don't like y'all. It's just I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and also party. Ugh.
I'm good. I'm 100% good.
As you get older, you're like, party. Ugh. Fucking party's like, let's go play some Uno at somebody's place.
No, and I'll tell you, hell, you've been there before, man. The way I got this place set up, man, I'd rather be at home. I can go
Fortress of Solitude.
Right there. I got
Fortress of Solitude
here. So Yeah, I watch movies here. I got food and drink for free. It ain't a free, but you know
I'm
what I'm saying.
I've talked about it before, but to if there's any ladies watching this that have an interest in Carlos's place is a vibe. It is like I mean, you know, you which I like to think our place is a vibe too. It's like
Yeah, absolutely.
you make your it's your comfort. You know,
Absolutely.
you got the lighting, you got the little screen, you got all the
Oh, that's they say. Well, I told you that. I told you. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
oh, shit.
We might be upgraded before the end of the summer, before the end of the year. We might be
You got
upgraded.
the little tablet on the wall, man. I'm like, it's a vibe.
But I got 120 inches in the bedroom, and I ain't talking about
What's
the
your
TV.
TV? What's your TV? That's very, all right. Let's do our plugs. We got some shows coming up.
Yeah, I'm on one in an hour and a half. I'm at the LA Comedy Club this week. I am headlining Delirious Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento, and we have I think we got some Don't Tells in there again. So yeah, it's a lot going on. PartTimeFamous.com.
Yes, and I this weekend will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma at Bricktown Comedy Club, Bricktown, Tulsa. The 8th and the 9th. After that, Gilbert, Arizona, then Rapid City, South Dakota. I got the hiccups now. Go to bigirisj.com for tickets. And until next week, we'll keep trying to put the love back in you right. And until then,